I'm a brand new player to Don't Starve Together, but instead of looking up guides or using the wiki, I decided to play the game completely blind.
What are you? Oh, what? I'm supposed to be building. What the heck is this? What the heck? I will win this time. Oh my gosh, no, I will not win this time.
This has resulted in many misadventures, mistakes, and untimely deaths.
Why on earth would you approach that?
In this playthrough, I was recommended to check out Wendy, and I did so with these goals. 1. Learn how to fight monsters better.
She is murdering everything.
2. Figure out what other tools there are.
We have to build a hammer.
Can I set it on fire?
And 3. Learn how to better sustain my hunger.
There's an entire village of pig people over here.
This time around, I'm joined by my friend to share our story as the Twisted Sisters.
Into this then, too. So, I see you started already, and it is nighttime of day 1. So that was a great start.
I meant to pause it. My bad.
Well, I don't think you can pause it on multiplayer. So this is gonna be really bad. This is gonna be really good.
I have nothing. Maybe I should have gone. I don't know.
Here, there's Abigail. It's my twin sister.
Oh.
Ooh, look, we have matching little flowers.
Because you're twins.
Because we're
cute.
twins. Where are you going, Abigail?
Oh.
Okay. The host can actually pause by pressing P. What do you know?
After an unusual start, we both got to work foraging for resources. I made sure to craft an axe so I could gather as much wood as possible.
What do you use grass for?
Huh?
What do you use grass for?
Like lots of things, like making a fire.
Oh. I thought that was wood. Okay.
I later discovered some spiders that seemed to be afraid of Abigail. When I attacked them, Abigail went in and dominated them. I started to realize the true power of my sister. Feeling comfortable and confident in the area that I was at, I decided to set up a couple traps and a small campfire for the evening. That night, something peculiar happened. I noticed some flowers falling around my screen, and Abigail seemed to double in size. But unfortunately, my other sister was not feeling as secure.
I'm dying. Oh, I'm very hungry.
Well,
Okay.
oh my gosh. I can't help you right now.
Right,
You're nowhere near me.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm dying, so I'm gonna just
Like, in what way are you dying?
I'm very hungry.
Okay, I'll try and get you food. Oh my goodness. You
Okay,
were the one that
so
introduced me to
can
this
you-
game.
After some careful collaboration, we eventually found each other, and I took her over to the area where I had started a base and mined some rocks.
See, look, I already got some rabbits here for our traps. Go ahead and grab one.
Nice, okay.
Traps back down. I don't know if they
Place
come out of
back
the same
down.
holes, but
I continued excavating the area for rocks, where I eventually came across a touchstone, and then continued on my way.
Do you think that I can set the buffalo on fire?
there's buffalo?
There's buffalo.
I didn't see any buffalo. Where'd you find them? What are those?
They're right next to me.
Oh. Okay, well,
I just picked up their poop.
oh.
I don't
What do you
remember
know?
what we need it for, but it's good.
Well, this feels like a safe place.
By the touchstone.
That night, we hung around the campfire, and Abigail seemed to grow even bigger.
Did your sister just get hurt?
I hope not. Nope, she got bigger. She has 600 health.
Oh.
No. I'm hoping she doesn't turn on me and become a boss. Because I am kind of resurrecting her. She's really big and scary. She'll keep us safe, I feel.
I cast the thought from my mind, not daring to deal with the consequences of my necromancy. The next day, I was back to gathering resources and searching the area for more goodies. I eventually came to find the area which my sister hinted at, with the magnificent buffalo all wandering free. And up the road a little bit, I saw something called a suspicious marble. I returned back to base camp, where I planted some trees and checked our traps before heading out again. I explored around a little bit and happened to come across a number of beehives. I decided to test Abigail's power a little bit more and was pleasantly surprised to watch her devastate an entire swarm of bees. I took a moment to build myself a garland and returned back to base camp to cozy up for the night. Then something unexpected happened.
Nah, I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die?
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
What are you doing?
I don't have any sticks. And it's night.
Well, then why didn't you get back to our base camp? I set up a fire.
I died.
What?
Well, I didn't realize how far away I was from it.
What are you doing? You always stay nearby. Don't you dare come haunt me. Come touch our touchstone.
Where's the touch? What's that?
By our base camp. I learned that it resurrects you. Right here.
Oh.
Go touch the touchstone.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Well, that's
Welcome
a
back.
perfect spot to put that.
Welcome back to life. Now you've ruined it,
Hi.
and we can never use that touchstone again, but
What? Oh,
there's all this stuff, I guess.
I'm so sorry.
We started gathering the resources dropped by the altar when something happened.
No, it's not. It's right back. It's right here.
Oh, it came right back. Oh.
It just fixed itself.
I was told it was a one-time use, so.
Did Reddit lie to me, or did something weird happen? I didn't spend the time to contemplate it and continued exploring the area. Not too long after my exploration started, I found a secondary touchstone that we could probably use later. I continued my normal routine of gathering resources in the area and stumbled across something called a gigantic beehive. I wonder how many bees would pop out if I broke that open. I continued destroying hives in the area when I eventually found a dead adventurer who had a beekeeper hat and a water-lodged beehive manual. I didn't debate it long. I put on the beekeeper hat and started heading home.
What is this? Like a boot? I don't know what's going on.
Looks like armor or something.
Yeah, that's weird.
That might be a good thing to have actually for fighting things.
I don't know how true this is from bosses and stuff, but I did find a gigantic beehive.
You found a beehive.
A gigantic beehive. That is what it's titled. It's much bigger than the other bees.
Okay.
And I will say, I'm really in love with my sister here. And not you. Abigail's sister. Or Abigail, my sister. She is murdering everything around me.
Is murdering everything?
Yeah.
Well, geez,
I attack
I'm gonna go hang out with
beehives.
you.
And all of a sudden, all the bees are just dead. So I might be feeling a little bold. Here, have this. Might be feeling a little bold, but kind of want to go fight the big bee.
Abigail was giving me a lot of confidence, but we were still a bit of ways before we could take on such a big army.
Kirsten, can you go burn down a couple trees, but not these trees?
Yeah.
We need some charcoal.
Oh, yeah.
I took a moment to review the crafting options and decide what we might need next to make progress, and we decided it might be a good idea to take the next couple of days to gather more resources, which led to the perfect opportunity to talk about the cow.
No, this is the story of the cow.
Oh my goodness.
This is probably my absolute favorite story.
Whenever we talk about you guys, Kirsten, our friends go, wait, which sister is this? Is this the sister with the cow?
Yep, every time. So to not hold everybody in suspense too much, our other sister, love her to death, but she absorbs the personality of whoever she's dating.
In general.
Just in general. Like that's just who she is.
I think that she's a person with her fiance.
She's definitely a person now with her
But
fiance.
that has not always been the case.
Yes. And growing up, she just very much, whoever she was with, she accepted and immediately like just assimilated their personality at the cost of her own. And as a result, she started dating this guy. He was vegan. In fact, his whole family was vegan. So because of this, our sister was vegan all of a sudden. We're like, cool, I guess that's your choice. You okay?
Yeah, I'm being chased by a hound.
Oh.
Run!
Well, get back to base.
I am.
We'll have Abigail deal
I'm
with her.
going.
I need rocks,
Oh, yeah.
too.
Wait,
Okay, I'm at
didn't
base.
someone from the last stream
It's
say you didn't
coming.
want them to find
Well, we
your
didn't want him.
base?
It's fine. Look at Abigail. See, Abigail's got this. She only lost like a little bit of health and everything. We don't have to worry. As long as you're by
Okay.
Abigail, she'll take care of it.
Okay,
All right.
1 second. Let me cook this rabbit.
Any
Anyway,
case.
sister.
Anyway, sister. Not gaming as much anymore. So we start meeting, getting to know this guy a little bit more, right? And he's vegan and whatnot. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with vegans. I'm just saying that it's important for this story. So his whole family's vegan. She becomes vegan, and whole family's crazy. This is the kind of family that apparently, when their Great Dane had puppies, had 8 puppies, and there were 8 children in this family. So they decided that all the children should each get one of these puppies, too. But they all lived together. So we're talking 9 Great Danes.
In like a small
In a
apartment or
small
something like that.
apartment. Not the most logical. But in any case, the fair was going on in the area, and they were having an auction. They were auctioning off a beef cow. A cow specifically made and bred for beef, or food. It was sickly. This was the point of it. And this family decided that they needed to save this cow. Like, they needed to save this cow. They couldn't let it, like, suffer. They couldn't let somebody else, like, eat it. They needed to save the cow, which means they needed to win the auction, too. Now, once again, sister listens to everything she's told, follows people around. Getting more rocks for me. So,
Okay, cool.
she's the only one that has money, and they insist that they must win this cow. So they go to this auction. Now remember that this cow is being intended to be sold for beef and for food. So they also had services provided and ready to go, so that they can cut up the cow for you. Wow, this is taking a long time. It doesn't normally take this long. I guess what I'm making is taking a long time. I'm going to... Wait, I can eat one. Sorry, I'm gonna eat some petals. Oh, that doesn't heal me. Oh, okay. I need to eat
Oh,
this
it's
first.
ready. Oh, okay.
Honey nuggets. I'm starving. There we go. Well, anyway. So, they go to this auction. They get ready. And they start bidding. And, of course, they win the bid. $1,500 is what they want. What the winning bid was to win this cow. So they won a cow. And of course they weren't going to cook it or anything like that. The cow was there to be saved, and then they had their victory. They did their victory dance, and then the immediate question came up of, okay, what do we do now with this cow? Well, lo and behold, cows aren't cheap. So they win the cow. And we live in the city, so the cow can't come, like, live with us or anything like that, or live with my parents time. So what do? Well, they need to find a farm. So they found a farm that the cow could go live on. And the cow, well, cows eat a lot, if you didn't know this. So they eat a lot. So they had to buy and pay for all the food for this cow. It's about $25 a day of food. So now they have, like, the worst Netflix subscription. Because they need to keep feeding this cow, keep tending to this cow that they can't even, like, have on their property. And the cow is sickly and dying because it was at the end of its life, to be sold for food. Sold to be eaten. And they had the butchers there to chop it up and, like, refrigerate it. Like, it was going to fill an entire refrigerator, too. But nope, they kept this
Side
cow.
note, that's worth doing if you can afford it.
Yeah.
To buy a cow, and you could split the meat between a couple families if
Yeah.
you have to. It'll
You
save so much
meat
money
for
on meat.
so long.
Just a side note, we should consider actually doing that
I-
and not keeping a cow.
Would be
We are
down.
not keeping the cow. So, all this is happening, and they're theorizing, okay, $25 a day, this is going to get pretty expensive, especially for high schoolers, right? No one can, like, really continue to afford that. So they're thinking, they're like, okay, what can we do? Here's the thing. They can't sell milk from the cow because it's a male cow. So they're like, what else can we produce from a cow? Well, there is one other thing that a male cow can produce that's quite valuable. And so they were looking up guides on how to, how do I phrase this? Get the male milk from the cow.
Oh my god. Okay.
And I remember
Sorry.
because they're like, we have to do the manual method because they can't afford the.
No.
They couldn't afford the machine for it, so they're like, do we do it this way? And I don't know what they ended up deciding, but I do know that they eventually did get rid of the cow, too.
I don't know how they got rid of the cow.
Because, Kirsten, do you remember? No, was it like they sold it to the farm? Was it they killed it?
I don't know. I don't remember them actually like getting rid of the cow. I've thought that her and Spencer broke up, and that was
Yeah, but she
Kaylee
still
washed her
like
hands
bought a
with it.
cow.
Yeah. She still spent $1,500 of her own money for this cow.
I know. Well, she's the one that bought it.
Mm-hmm.
It was her money.
Yeah, which is the most insane part of all of this.
After a couple successful days of gathering resources, we started discussing our plans for taking on the gigantic beehive.